screen saying that you guys were unable to hear me. Hopefully that is sorted right now. There's bars now jumping, so yeah, I should have tested that before. So in case you only are now able to hear me, welcome to Mariscal Sucre International in Ecuador. We are flying to Chagual airport in Peru today. It's going to be a stunning flight. As you have seen earlier, we have already adapted to the altitude of the current airport, Mariscal. Mariscal, sorry. To help the engine take off, we have taxied a little bit. We have set up the airplane, and yeah, let's figure out. We could taxi all the way to the end, but I think the runway is long enough for a Cessna 172 to take off. So let's make a left here and get going. Flaps are set to max. And I really do hope that you guys are able to hear me right now. Here's the hold short bar. Let's get the oversights with us. Mariscal Sucre International, Papa Hotel Bravo Victor Lima, taking off runway 18. For simulation purposes. Taxi lights on, landing lights off. The other way around, taxi lights off, landing lights on. Yeah, there is, as we could have seen earlier in the video, there is no ATC online. High-speed taxiing in progress. And there is no other aircraft in the area, meaning basically we can do whatever we want. But just for the sake of professionalism, I did announce. Get some speed and get up in the air. We're airborne. Oh yes, we're flying again. Now the last time it was a little over a month ago because of my new job. Stall? What do you mean stall? We're now stalling.
Don't sink.
Wasn't planning on sinking. Why are you giving me a headache?
Don't sink. 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 Don't sink.
Oh, shut up.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
All right. Flying, heading. And let's use the flight level change, FLC, to get up to 11,000. And that is what the original flight plan wanted me to do. Landing lights are off. Flaps are now up. Look at this scenery, folks. And suddenly you kind of sort of understand why they want you to make that crazy U-turn. Speaking of which, let's do one. overflying the airport. Gaining more altitude. I don't really want to do this crazy loop, but looking at the mountains, we kind of sort of maybe have to. And those mountains can become a real problem in a real hurry if we don't get some altitude. Let's hit that nav button. We've passed 9,000, going for 11. I got a little bit of faith that we're going to go the right direction. But these mountains on the artificial horizon, of course they are a little ways away, but they could become a problem. And that is probably why they made that turn here. Alright, let's figure out if we're going to live or die. In the meanwhile, let's do an engine check real quick. Revs are obviously high because we're climbing. Fuel flow is in the green, pressure in the green, temperature in the green. Exhaust gas temperature is high because we are climbing. Vacuum is in the green. Fuel for days, even the electrical systems are working. No worries just yet. Alright. About to approach 10,000, and I'm still worried about those mountain peaks. So screw it, we're going straight to 13, going to adapt the flight plan to 13, because I really don't want to start crashing and dying and having to do the flight all over again. Outside air temperature 9 degrees, no need for the pitot heat or extra fuel yet. Let's enjoy the scenery for a little bit. That does look nice, doesn't it? Hey, I have seen areas like this in Spain. Quite similar actually. The big difference is when we are flying, obviously things look a little bit different than when you're down there below on the highway. But I still sure can enjoy areas like this. Digital ones, actual ones, and who knows what other ones. Now if I read this map correctly, right before these mountains we're going to make that turn. But They do look awfully close. And we're climbing very slowly. Let's see if we tweak the mixture a little bit. What happens? Barely climbing. Come on, girl, you can do it. Come on. Get up there. See the aircraft leaning to the left, and on the map we can see we're starting to fly sideways, indicating there's some side wind going on. Yeah, that's not nice, is it? Still climbing very slowly. Trying to tweak that a little bit more, but I am not sure if there's any more that we can do at this point. Don't you dare start to sink. Yeah, scary bits like this. I'm just wondering. What happens if I go direct to tip loop? Let's do it. Direct to. Why didn't I fly the original flight plan? We were about to get into trouble with these darker areas here on the map, which indicate higher mountains. We can go all the way around and get to Tiplu then. But if we look at the artificial horizon, we are almost clear of the mountains, still climbing by the way. So I got good hopes that by the time we get over there, that we are actually high enough. Only trouble is that the rest of my line has now gone. Ay, 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 ay. So let's hope the aircraft figures it out. after a while. Tell you what, folks, these are tough conditions. Look at the dot. Should be dead center if there was no side winds and stuff like that. And we're past 100 and at 12,200, approaching 13. With the original flight plan, we would be down there, which is a bad thing. Oh, by the way, let's put the transponder on. Folks seem to like that. It is another mile to Tiplu, and after that, let's find out. What is the aircraft going to do? Continue on its original plan, or am I in trouble? Waypoint in 2 seconds. Okay, show me. What are you doing? Oh boy. Is that blinking for you guys as well? Well, guess we're in trouble. At least we're approaching 13, so kind of, sort of, maybe somewhat safe. Aye. How was that original flight plan? Yeah, let's go direct Kotki. No? Okay. Jopie then? Will you shut up? Come on now. Yeah, not going very great, is it? We're at 1300. The 13,000 that is. The arrow is pointing both ways. The GPS is freaking out. We're way beyond our oh shoot. Well, guess we got ourselves a problem here, folks. Let's try to resolve that. Alright, we got some navigation back, but it's going to be tough. Gonna need a good set of eyes to overcome this one. Oh boy. But for now, we're sort of good. When we get over the mountains, get a little bit more space underneath the paint of the aircraft and those rocks down below. Let's make the aircraft climb a little bit more, just to be on the safe side. Yeah, this is this patch right here. That is spelling trouble. Now in the artificial horizon we should be overflying this valley right here. Let's just pray that happens as I think and hope it happens. We seem to be okay for now. Speed is going down. Engine still full revving. Using FLC again to keep up the speed while climbing. So it stays at 75 knots while climbing gradually to the destination. That mountain does look menacing, doesn't it? Approaching 13.8 very slowly. Few more feet to go and then I think we're in the clear. Not to top that mountain. We may never be able to top that mountain, but at least we won't damage the aircraft. Yeah. Not doing that. Evasive actions. Trying to fly that straight route, that is sudden death. And a damaged aircraft. Let's not do that, shall we? This is already eerily low. Let's not do that. That was to be expected, and yeah, we would not have made it on the original route.
500.
Thank you. This is going to be trouble area right here.
500.
Thank you. And that just shows you how low we are. We're at 13,700, 13.8 even feet. And the alarm goes off for 500. And as we can see, I do not have any oxygen on board. So I'm craving oxygen right now because above 10,000, well, basically you are going to need extra oxygen. I've set the altimeter for 16,000, which is way above the ceiling of our aircraft. But apparently it is going to try anyway. Okay. You go ahead, Mr. Aircraft, try. Up ahead it looks like rain, doesn't it? I think at this altitude we should be okay, but remember what I said at the beginning. We were supposed to be at 11,000. We're getting closer and closer to 15, which is roughly the ceiling of this aircraft. And in trouble. So we're asking the aircraft to do stuff it was never designed for. I think only very few people live down there. Oh, and it's freezing cold, so let's put on the pitot heat. You can tell it's cold. There's patches of ice down there, it looks like. And our altitude is going down. Come on, baby. Do it. Oh shit. Come on. Come on. There we go. Climb up. Climb up like a brave aircraft. Here's why you want to keep paying attention to what the aircraft is doing. And when I look at the artificial horizon, it seems that finally we should be in the clear. The South American highlands. Close to the ground, but that is beautiful, isn't it? That I got the rest of my line back. Which is exactly what we need. Let's speed up time a little bit. R, control, plus, plus. So it's 2 times as fast. 3 times, sorry. And yeah. Let's try not to die 3 times as fast. When we get past this here big lump, which is currently hidden in the fog or the clouds, I think we'll let the navigation take over again, but we're not there yet. Look at that poor aircraft struggling for every feet it climbs. Remember, the ceiling of this aircraft is 15,000 and it is doing its best to please us and go to 16. Now, most of you that are following this series know that I've done this flight before, the entire world tour, but I dreaded this part of the flights because you have to go so high in order to keep going. Last time was on Flight Simulator 10, and yeah, I didn't quite get it the first few times. Parts like this, I had to drive over some of the mountains just to be able to clear them. But so far things are looking good over here. There we go, almost on course. And the artificial horizon says we should be good. Alright, let's hit that nav button, see what happens. Look at that! Those mountain tops are really close. $16,000, the aircraft did it. But we're flying really low, slow. Sorry aircraft, sorry aircraft. Now what am I going to do? Yeah. Whoa. No, we're not going to do that. No, we're not going to do that. Will you stop stalling? Come on now, come on, stop stalling, stop stalling. You're alright. You are alright. No, don't do it. That's it. Go to the safe side. No. Behave. Go. No. No. Oh, come on. Holy shit. What the hell is going on here? You're not a fighter jet. You're a Cessna. Easy does it, baby. Easy does it. Slowly turn. Slowly. No. Behave. Be nice now. Be nice. There you go. Atta girl. Now let's go to 15. I think we're okay over there. And then maybe we can actually cruise for a little bit instead of having constant full throttle. Think we're done with the hardest part of this journey. And I said in previous attempts, well, I basically crashed, burned and died, and took me days to get over this mountain range. That is why I was dreading it. And there's more of this coming up. Bye. Think we overcame the worst bits. I may actually be able to breathe. Then again, speed is very slow. Let's see if we can tweak a little bit on that. Not a lot. Not a lot. And then there was the rain. But we are at 15,000. Kind of what we wanted. Seem to be in the clear, and once we get to roughly Corbo, we can get to a lower altitude, which the aircraft is going to like a lot. Speed is going up and down all the time, meaning a lot of weather influences. Look at that, a rainbow! Oh boy. What are you doing, aircraft? What are you doing?
Stall. Stall.
Yeah,
Stall.
that was to be expected. Let's go.
Stall. Stall.
Let's go. Let's go.
Stall.
No, let's not do that.
Stall. 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 Stall.
Oh, come on. This is getting ridiculous, isn't it?
Stall. 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 Stall.
Alright, back to normal speed.
Stall. 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 Stall.
Will you stop stalling on me?
Stall. 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 Stall.
I'm flying here to relax, not to get stressed.
Stall. 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 Stall.
Come on,
Stall.
get that speed back up.
Stall. 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 Stall.
She's trying to
Stall.
get back to 15.
Stall. Stall.
Not exactly working.
Stall. 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 Stall.
Let's go to 14, because we have had the worst.
Stall. 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 Stall.
Oh, stop stalling on me. Come on now.
Stall. 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 Stall.
Go on now.
Stall. 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 Stall.
Okay, to my left there is little to none
Stall. Stall.
of the mountains. Let's go there, so we can go to a lower altitude.
Stall. 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 Stall.
And then maybe the stalling will stop.
Stall. Stall. Stall.
I mean, come on now.
Stall. 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 Stall.
Come on now. That'll do. Finally at a decent speed. And once again, having to keep an eye on the aircraft instead of relaxing. Yeah. Still not cruising. But okay, let's start cruising now. That takes up a lot of energy and a lot of fuel. R control plus plus plus. Let's get a few miles on this puppy. I could do without the clouds. The clouds don't exactly make for a good video, do they? We are 51 miles from waypoint Corbo. And Corbo basically means we're done with the mountains for a good while. Until we get over here. And way up in the mountains, here's the destination airport. And that calls for a random, oh shit. Let's just hope and pray we can get to the altitude. If not, we have to drive the aircraft up winding mountain roads, and that is not the way it is supposed to be done. Is it? It's not. Let's hit the nav button. Give the heading bug a twist so the navigation can pick up on the magenta line, and then try to relax before we hit the next mountain range. There we go. It picked up. Press the heading bug so the indicator gets straight in front of us again. Yeah. Time to go pee-pee. Be right back, folks. So we've passed Corbo and straightly going to Chagual Airport in Peru. 248 miles to go. Where you going? Where you going? Oh shoot. Where you going? Bit of evasive action there. And there is supposed to be another aircraft to our right. But I do think it is at a different altitude. Now, why are you sweevering around like that? Well, it can't be turbulence, can it? R control minus. Not working, is it? Well, seems to be stabilized. Plus. The computer didn't have time to calculate where it wanted to go. Okay, but now it did have the time and oh, there we go. Nice and smooth. And where's that other guy? Oh, there's the other guy. He is hauling. There you go, American Airlines. Will you stop doing that? A straight normal flight. That's all I'm asking of you. Stop swiveling about. R control minus. Normal time again. Get back onto the magenta line. Atta girl. Now line up. And stop acting crazy. Time is sped up again. Now we're currently at 120,000 feet. This does not look like a 12,000 feet area. So ever so gently and ever so slowly we are going to prepare the aircraft to climb a little bit at 100 feet a minute. Should be good. Should be. But you never can tell, can you? 185 miles to the airport. Way up high in the mountains. Does affect the speed a little bit. We're at 60. Aircraft doesn't like it by the looks of it. We're about to stall again.
Stall.
Yeah, there we go.
Stall. 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 Stall.
Come on, baby.
Stall. 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 Stall.
I am giving you
Stall.
what you need.
Stall.
Come on. Alright. Disaster averted again. And we have some responders. Some guy, Jelly Ahash Hussein, says death. And Kevin says hi. Well, hi Jelly, hi Kevin, how are you doing? Thank you for joining the show. If you have not seen the beginning part, we are in South America. Going from Mariscal Sucre International in Ecuador to Chagual Airport in Peru. And we're over the mountains and they are causing massive problems for the Cessna 172 because the mountains are higher than the ceiling of the aircraft. Meaning we cannot climb high enough and have to get creative. That basically means we're asking the aircraft to do stuff it is never designed to do. And when I took off there was a lot of sunlight. Yeah, let's get that back. Come on now. Whoosh. There we go, sunlight. Yay! And Julia Ashas Hussein says Top Gun. Well, I have had a few moments of stalling earlier, and that definitely looked like a Top Gun dogfight. Because, yeah, the aircraft was flying less than 30 nautical miles an hour, and well, basically it turned into a brick. Now, normally I wouldn't fly this aircraft higher than 10,000 feet. But seeing how low we are to the ground, we kind of sort of had to. And if it seems that we're going a little bit fast, yes it is, because I sped up time a little bit. Because it's a 500 nautical mile flight, and in theory that is 5 hours. Nobody is going to look at me flying in clouds for 5 hours. So yeah, that's it. And it seems that Jelly knows the aerodynamics of a brick really well. Not sure, are you aviator yourself? Maybe simulated? I don't know. But yeah. If you look at the charts, the darker the areas, the worse they get. So do not want to come here with my Cessna. And the last time that I did this entire world tour, I had to drive over some of these mountains. By the way, Jelly Ajaz Hussein, do I pronounce your name correctly, or does it need a little bit of work? Aviation enthusiasts. Well, that's how I started out. And then got me a bootleg of Flight Simulator. That version was Century of Flight, also by Microsoft. And quickly changed that to a real version.
Stop.
Ah, come on, not again.
Stop. Stop. Stop.
And then I was flying ever since.
Stop. Stop. Stop.
Oh, shut up, will ya?
Stop. 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 Stop.
There you go, that's speed right there. So when I got the real version of a Century of Flight, I've been flying ever since. And then back then in the time I was married, and my wife thought it was a great idea to give me a couple of real flying lessons to show me how difficult it is to fly an actual aircraft. Oh, shut up. So she bought me some lessons. I obviously took the lessons, and that was the end of that. I divorced her, not because of that. And yeah, got flying crazy. So now I'm flying around the world in a Cessna 172 again. And this time it is on YouTube. Why? Because nobody believed me when I said I did the complete world tour. Now back in the days, some guy on Reddit, I do not know his name, or her name, or whatever name, he figured out a way to fly the Cessna 172 around the world. He posted that on Reddit. That's where I found it, took it, and it is a lot of flights. We are currently doing this leg here, and we have done a couple already, and then there's a couple more to go. We're ending in London City. Look at the weather outside. I'm really happy to have that artificial horizon. Without it, we would be doomed. And we may even scratch the belly of our aircraft. Ooh. Look at that right there. That is going to be... That's too close, isn't it? Heading left. Seems a little bit shallower. And it is only 43 miles to go to the airport. As you can see on the map, a bit of a valley here. I'd rather have that than mountains. And Jelly Hussein is having goosebumps. Well, in a couple miles, when we hopefully see the landing strip, and I mean hopefully because of the clouds, it is either going to be runway 14 or runway 32. So this can either go really well and we have clear weather, or we get shit weather, cannot see the runway and have to find it by sheer luck. And then next time that we're flying, oh boy, we have to take off from there again. The area is beautiful, but for an aircraft also dangerous. Look at that. We were supposed to fly over there. We would have smacked into that mountain. That is really bad. And the weather up ahead is not a lot better, is it? Just change direction a little bit. I think we have had the worst, but not really sure. And obviously the airport is in the mountains. And Jelly Aisha Hussein says, Bomdoy, that peak be thick. Oh yeah. It's I cannot swear on YouTube, but it's a big one. It's a big one. And now in theory, we should be flying straight into the airport. But I'm not buying that. Let's have a look. Oh yeah. Magenta line already spells disaster. It ends next to the airport. It's going to be some proper bush flying. This is. Where is it? 37 miles to go. Looks amazing, isn't it? Well, if you're the one flying this aircraft, you kind of want to have different weather. Julia Shahs Hussein, are you flying simulated aircraft like me as well, or don't have the simulator yet? Looks like we're still in the clear for the mountains. Let's put her back on nav. And Jelly Hussein doesn't have the simulator yet. Too bad, sir, we could have flown together. People with Flight Simulator 2020, well, you can see each other if you become friends. You can fly together, everything. And the Martin says, sorry, didn't come, I don't have much time. Well, Martin, that kind of happens to everybody. I haven't been able to fly for roughly a month because of other stuff to do, and oh boy, let me quickly work out these mountains. Yeah, but stuff to do. Well, this is a Sunday, and this is time on which people are resting normally. But yeah, just because of that doesn't mean you're obligated to fly along, obviously. But a dang sure would be nice to fly with you. Look at how close we are to these mountains. Real aviation, this would be very, very illegal unless you're bush flying. Alright, aircraft, get back onto the magenta line. We're almost at the airport. And it certainly wouldn't be if we die trying to land, right? So let's not die there. I'm gonna go for a quick pee-pee because I think we can, and then it's time to prepare for landing. See you in a bit, folks.
Stop. stop, 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 stop.
And we're back to another situation. Let's go.
Stop, 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 stop.
Come on.
Stop,
Come on, baby.
stop, stop,
Come on, baby.
stop, 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 stop.
Let's get some air on these wings.
Stop, 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 stop.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. No. Stop whining. There you go, girl.
Stop,
No, no, no. Not doing that.
stop,
No. I said no. Good lord, it's like looking after a puppy. Obviously, autopilot doesn't want to play alone. This is going to be a challenge. And Jelly Ashas Hussein said, "Brother, come back fast, fast! It doesn't look good. Come fast, brother." Yeah, I sort of kind of found out. And we are
stop,
sort of dying, I guess. The turbulence in here. Well, we're hand flying now. Obviously. And by the way, Jelly Hussein, if you were on Discord, I would have been able to hear you. Alright. Let's forget about the autopilot. We got that magenta line still in view, so we sort of know where we want to go. And Jelly says, "Nuh-uh, we're kind of safe." Yeah, correct. We are kind of safe. And he says, "I'm a child, just so you know." Well, there are a lot of underage people that follow this canal. Let's put it that way. Oh, come on, aircraft. Full throttle down and is not responding. Okay, here we go. Here we go. No, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing that.
Stall.
No.
Stall.
No.
Stall.
I said no.
Stall.
Shut up!
Stall.
20 miles. I think I can handle 20 miles of hand flying. But anyways, there's people aging 8 to 88 that are following this channel, so everybody's welcome. Let's see, we are getting below 13,800 and the artificial horizon kind of confirms we should be a little bit higher. But we started out with navigational problems and we still got navigational problems. Let's figure out what we can do about this. Hold your horses there. Come on now, come on, come on. Do it. Do it. Seems the autopilot picked up.
Stall.
Still a lot of side wind. And if I am correct, we should see this bar line up with the rest of magenta line. And then very shortly we should be able to start seeing the airport. Hopefully. And Jelia Shahs Hussein says he'll be gone for 15 minutes, gonna crash land in the toilet. Well, be quick about it. I am so glad that the clouds are slightly higher here, so we may be able to see the airport. Good Lord. And when I look at the chart over here, it's a bit of a valley. Then up some rocks and there it is supposed to be. I didn't look it up front, but currently it does seem that that is the case. Come on, my mouse isn't working either. Alright. Final stretches. Can you imagine, folks, somewhere down there, there's an airport. Somewhere down there. Or when you're down there and you're expecting an aircraft, somewhere over the rainbow. Yeah, that's it. Sorry. Getting closer and closer. Doesn't seem that the aircraft is on a mountain top, but rather somewhere lower. Oh, here we go. Now we got some directional information. Runway 14/32 is down there. So maybe we'll survive. And Julia shows Hussein says I'll be gone for I have other things to do. Okay, Hussein. Make sure to like, share and subscribe so you can find me again, and hey, I'll see you next time then. Alright. Now, if you were in an airport, where would you hide? Let's read that map really close. Darker is higher, lighter is lower. Oh. There is an airport indicated at... shoot. 5 miles. 5 miles. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that one of the two is wrong. And the airport is sort of located here. Nothing else indicated on the map, of course. Let's figure this out, folks. Boom, there you see it, and there you don't. .3 miles according to the GPS. It is going to be some proper bush flying, this is going to be. So according to map, should be right down there. Almost under our feet. Nope. Guess we're going to be us. Wait a minute, there it is. Way down here. That's the one. All right. Easy does it, Bessie. Come on now. Whoa, girl. Whoa, girl. Let's lose the altitude really fast, or we're never going to make it. That down there is the airstrip. Right next to that winding road that is posing as a river. Alright, let's lose more altitude and get to it. lot of turbulence and a lot of thermals. So I'm struggling to get down. My yoke is all the way forward, struggling to get down, but because of thermals it doesn't really work that way today. See how the aircraft is going up and down? Thermals. Thank you. There we go. That's a runway. Stop stalling, just land for me. Oh, that's a rough landing. That is a rough one. But it is one we can walk away from, apparently. Now, where's the parking and the bars and the snacks? Ah, shoot. Well, gonna go out on a limb here, but I'm going to think there's not a lot of hotels around here, so we'll just park old Bessie right over there at a stone wall, because that's all they got, a stone wall. That'll do right there. Now next time is going to be a lot harder, because now we had to circle around a couple times to get down there. Next time we get to circle up to get out of here. That is going to be a massive challenge. So yeah, not a whole lot left to do, but enjoy the scenery, pull up flaps, and I really wanna start thinking about my life choices. How did I end up right here? Anyhow, that is it for this episode, for this week, folks. Really hope you enjoyed it. Like, share, subscribe if you did enjoy it. And next time we will be heading out again. I'm not sure when that'll be because of my job, but I am pretty sure next time is going to be challenging, to say the least. We gotta get out of there. Now this particular Cessna isn't the greatest when it comes to climbing, so let's make a decent flight plan for next time. Hope you'll all be there to see me, and see you then.